Bicameral panel tinanggap ito ngang isiningit na bagong listahan na farm-to-market roads projects na nagkakahalaga ho ng nasa halos 9 na bilyong piso para yan sa budget sa susunod na taon. Alam natin ang buong detalye ng balitang yan tinutukan ni Bombo JC Galvez.
Tinanggap ng Bicameral Conference Committee ang bagong listahan ng farm-to-market roads projects na nagkakahalaga ng 8.9 billion pesos na isinumite ng Department of Agriculture kapalit ng mga proyektong nauna nang inaprubahan ng Senado at Kamara noong Disyembre 13. Ayon kay Senate Committee on Agriculture Chairman Senator Kiko Pangilinan, ang liham ni Department of Agriculture Secretary Francisco Chu Laurel Jr. noong Disyembre 15 ay naglalaman na ibang set ng farm-to-market road projects na nagkakahalaga ng 8.9 billion pesos, bagamat nananatiling 33 billion pesos ang kabuang alokasyon para sa farm-to-market roads. Nilinaw ni Pangilinan na hindi nadagdagan ng pondo, ngunit pinalitan ng bahagi ng mga proyektong naaprubahan na ng BICAM. Kinuwestiyon ni Senadora Loren Legarda kung bakit hindi nakapalob sa National Expenditure Program at sa inaprubahang House General Appropriations Bill ang 8.9 billion pesos na farm-to-market road projects. Ipinangangamba ng Senadora na ang ganitong last-minute swapping ng mga proyekto ay maaaring tularan ng ibang ahensya ng gobyerno kung pahihintulutan. Git niya, kahit pa may kumpletong coordinates o impormasyon ng bagong lista ng naturang proyekto, hindi dapat makasanayan ng mga ahensya na sa kada last minute ng BICAM ay saka sila magsusumite ng bagong listahan para palitan ang mga proyektong nakapaloob sa kanilang taunang pondo.
The DA secretary wrote to the chairperson submitting a list of farm-to-market road projects with coordinates amounting to the same amount that we approved, 33 billion, except that 8.9 billion worth of projects were introduced.
If the more than 8 billion pesos worth of farm-to-market roads were indeed essential in serving our farmers in the hinterlands, why was it not included in the NEP or even in the HGAB? Even if you say that there are coordinates, why did they swap? So I would like to know what were the more than 8 billion pesos worth of FMRs that are deleted now from the HGAB and the Senate version that we are reviewing in the BICAM. Sino po ang mga magsasaka na maaapektuhan sa matatanggal na FMR dahil pinalitan?
Dagdag ni Pangilinan, nakasaad sa liham ng unang lista ng mga isinumiting proyekto ay wala umanong formal na pag-apruba ng kalihim dahil ito ay naka-medical leave noon. Anya, maaring layunin ngayon ng ahensya na itamang nasabing talaan, kaya sa unang pagkakataon ay sinama na rin ang kumpletong detalye ng mga proyekto, kabilang ang eksaktong lokasyon at mga itemized na plano, isang hakbang na hindi karaniwang ginagawa sa mga nagdaang proseso ng pagbalangkas ng budget.
Part of the reason that he gave was, please be informed that the earlier submission was made without the approval of the Secretary of Agriculture, as the undersigned was on official medical leave at that time. So, and this is where my guess comes in. No, this is where my intelligent guess comes in, if I may be allowed to perhaps try to understand what happened here. This is the first time we have asked for coordinates. We've never asked for coordinates before. In previous budgets, it has always been lump sum. So it is possible that because this is the first time that this is being requested, then therefore the preparation of these coordinates had to go through a process that somehow there were gaps. And that being the case, because of the gaps, they had to correct the submissions. That is my intelligent understanding. We've never asked for coordinates and an itemized list of projects in the past. This is the first time.
Samantala, ipinunto ni House Appropriations Committee Chair Micaela Swansing na tiniyak ng Department of Agriculture na ang mga proyektong napabilang sa bagong listahan ay handa ng ipatupad at nakaayon sa mga pambansa at panrehiyon na prioridad. Ayon sa kanya, layo ng mga ito na palakasin ang produksyong agrikultural, bawasan ang post-harvest losses at palawakin ang access sa merkado sa mga prioridad na komunidad na mga magsasaka.
Explaining the new list. After thorough consideration, the department has identified the final FMR projects that are critical in linking key production areas. These projects were selected based on their readiness for implementation, consistency with national and regional development priorities, and their projected contribution to enhancing agricultural productivity, minimizing post-harvest losses, and expanding market access for farmers in priority areas. Further, the department will be undertaking for the first time the direct implementation of farm-to-market road projects. Hence, the attached final list consists of projects that are operationally workable on the part of the department and conducive to timely and effective implementation.
Para sa Bombo Network News, ako si Bombo JC Galvez and this is Bombo Radio Philippines, the #1 and most trusted source of news and information. Basta Radio, Bombo!
For the most trusted source of news and information, visit our website at www.bomboradio.com. Follow us on Bombo Radio mobile app, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter. Like, share, and stay connected. Anytime, anywhere.